everyone. This is Grace Sotomayor Mantri. I'm here to talk to you about my new book, El Pelo Incontrolable. This is a great book for novice low to novice high proficiency level students and between the grade levels of 4th grade through 8th grade, although it could appeal to grade levels beyond that. This story has 240 unique words in it. The target language is Spanish, as you probably figured out already. It's got lots of cognates in there that make it very acquisition-driven, instruction-friendly. And the target structures are going to be tiene, tengo, quiere, quiero, hay, le gusta, and me gusta. Now, this story, basically the premise is about a girl named Maritza Reyes. She is a Puerto Rican living in Kissimmee, Florida, where there's a thriving Puerto Rican population with her family. And she basically goes through this journey of unraveling in order to find out that she is in fact not in control of everything. She very much struggles with the illusion of being able to control the outcome of everything. And her hair is metaphorically, perfect for that theme. And so we join her on these adventures of mishaps where we go, oh no, Maritza's gonna lose it. And she does begin to lose it. These big emotions comes out as she realizes that it's not as easy to have everything in a row, all the ducks in a row. And it's also a great story about acceptance, self-acceptance. She goes on a personal transformational journey from within of understanding that not only does she have to be at peace with the hair that she has been given, right? But also with the fact that she needs to celebrate it. And so Maritza comes from a typical Puerto Rican family where it is racially diverse. Her mother is Puerto Rican, but she's more fair-skinned and has a different hair texture. And Maritza favors more of her father's side of the family, which we would consider to be Afro-Boricua. This is also a great story for anybody who's trying to find or incorporate more diversity into their curriculum. For me, it was important as an author that I did reflect that diversity, not only for my heritage students, Hispanic heritage students, but also for the students at school that are non-Hispanics. I have a lot of students here who are in multiracial families, or they're adopted, or they would consider themselves to be Black students. And so I really wanted this to be relatable. And even for the student who isn't any of those categories, everybody can identify with that struggle of being comfortable in your own skin. And so definitely the themes are self-acceptance, right? The illusion of control, and the harder things to talk about, such as the racism that exists within the Puerto Rican community when it comes to beauty standards. Although I'm happy to say that from my personal experience and observation, I have hope that we are getting better at that. Nonetheless, it's still there. As an author, this was a love letter to my mother and to other people in my family who have struggled with these very themes, with the idea of having pelo bueno versus pelo malo, right? Good hair versus bad hair, or mejora la raza, improve your race. And so I think that most students will find this to be an enjoyable, funny, but also meaningful story. Just an extra perk also, the illustrations are gorgeous. Nina Millen, who is the illustrator, did a great job of capturing Maritza's essence, right? And just how big she is when it comes to just this larger than life kind of personality underneath all that restraint. There's a lot of nods to Puerto Rican culture within the book. You'll find Puerto Rican food products showcased within the book. Actually, if you check out the QR code at the bottom of each page, there's online enhanced resources. You will see my recipe for how to make empanadas with guava and cheese in there, as her family does in the opening of the scene in the first chapter. You'll also have some of the more, familiar types of reviews that students are aware of, like story sequence and true or false or matching. But then you also have lots of opportunity for SEL. I offer lots of supports. I call it target structure banks or phrase banks instead of word banks, where students will use those target structure banks to reinforce the target structure as they're learning how to express and relate to some of the SEL topics addressed within those lesson reviews. You'll also have a lot of fun games in there like Mata Moscas and Pasa la Pelota, which goes beautifully with personalized questions and answers. And I definitely think that this story is for anybody. So check it out. You can find it at Voces Unplugged. You can also find it in, I believe, Primaria 2, which is the elementary age level curriculum that is included with Nuestra Historia, created by Voces. So let me know how the pastelillos or the empanadas turn out, and nos vemos.